was going to the doctor. So, I'm hoping he's done had it checked out and got a report. You know what they're going to have to do. But anyway, we're going to move right along. I shot 30 minutes of film over there Saturday. The Cast for Kids. Here you go. Yeah. And then it's got some stuff on the back. Fort Loudon, TVA, so on and so forth. Starbucks, Duck Donuts, Chuck's Mike, Safe Harbor Marina there at Concord, William Knight Insurance Agency, on and on like that. Hammond Goodies. Anyway, we're going to talk a little bit about that, and I do want to thank Mike, Jeff Phillips, and Mike Pennington that came up from Harriman to go over there with me. And I'm telling you folks, I told you before I ever went that it would be a blessing, and it was. It was a humbling experience. I mean, you know, we wound up with 18 boats and had 38 kids. They did have a pontoon boat, and once we took the first 18 out, then they loaded the rest of the kids up on the pontoon and went out and came back in, and then after about an hour and a half, we come out and loaded up again. Now, the bad thing about it is I don't know what happened to my film. I had over 30 minutes. Now I'm down to 19 and a half. And when I started filming us getting there, and then the young man and his dad that I took out first is not on the camera. So I don't know what happened. But anyway, and I know it was filming for sure. But anyway, like I said, we had a humbling experience over there, and pretty much told Jeff Barnes that we'd be back next year.
Yes.
And I asked him to call me and let's communicate and try to schedule this thing around some of these tournaments, and we'll, you know, hopefully we can get some more people involved in it. To provide the boats for the kids. That's we needed 38 boats is what we needed, and we only had 18.
That's right.
And the guy has been at this a long time, and he knew what to do, so he put them on the bank fishing and casting contest, and then took them out on the pontoon boat, and while we were out fishing, then we came in and picked up the second group I had was 2 teenagers and their mother, and so there was 4 of us in the boat.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to run the trolling motor and letting them fish and this, that, and the other, and so anyway, the big thing was the ones that fished out there on the bridge caught the heck out of them. They caught some stripe, they caught a bunch of bluegill, and come to find out they were using crickets.
Yeah.
And I picked up the red worms thinking, heck, I always catch bluegill on red worm. Wasn't nothing to beat. That little gentleman I had there that morning, he finally caught one there and tickled him to death, and we was all over the creek over there trying to find the tree tops and rocks and everything else, and but we had a good time, talked a lot, and about things, and like I said, he had his dad with him, and so it was enjoyable, Mike. It really was. But Michael Pennington, we we actually wound up putting in over there on, heck, what we call, what's the name of that ramp there? The Concord ramp out there next to the channel. He's right across from the swimming pool. We came back out from the boat at the marina and went out there and launched, and then idled back in over to the boat, to the marina that morning. But worked out great. Everything is fine, other than some film. But anyway, Mike, I got all that film there that I need to show at least a big portion of it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get Wesley to take the camera in there, and let's get Dylan, get Dylan started showing that. Wes, see if you. Okay, yeah, you've got a picture. Let me put that up there. Let's see. Yeah, there's T-Bone and his buddy won the Norse Craft tournament on Norse there last Saturday. 12.57 pounds, and had 5 fish, and I think there was 20.
Oh man, poor Lord.
Yeah, I think there was 27 boats in it. I think it's 27 or 37. Anyway, congrats. I talked to him on the phone Monday. Told him I had his picture there. Congratulations, and they done really well.
Did he?
Sure did. So we appreciate congratulations to them too. But anyway, Mike went crappie fishing Sunday. Brought me 15 crappie, and that's about all he's done. He didn't catch a fish on Loudon.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, tell us about why he's getting the camera ready.
The boy I fished with there, him and his dad, his dad, all he had was them minnows that I took.
Yeah.
I don't even know where the worms was at. They may have still been in that little box they give him or something. I don't know. But he didn't say nothing about no worms or anything. But we went around, fished some boat docks and poles and then brush and rocks and everything with them minnows, and couldn't get a bite at all. And finally I idled out around the bridge there and started down that deep bank there. And we fished several trees and stuff down through there. And then I said, well, I know what we're going to try. I said, we're going to back out here and on this big tree here and see what's going on. And as soon as I got out there in the end of it, I caught a crappie and brought it up and tried to give it to that boy, and he didn't want it. So I got it loose and give it to his dad, and his dad tried to get him to stick his thumb in his mouth and hold on to it, and there wasn't no way he was going to do that. He was scared to death of it. But anyway, we threw that back, and I fooled around there, and his dad caught a bluegill, and he's the same way with that little bluegill there. And they was out there about 20 foot deep, and he didn't want to handle that bluegill either. And then I hooked into another crappie and finally got him to take the rod and wind it up and bring it in the boat, and he was tickled plumb to death then. But he still didn't want to handle it.
Yeah.
No way.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
He liked looking at it, but he didn't want to stick his thumb down in that mouth.
Yeah. All right. Okay, Dylan, let's roll the film. We may have to cut you off here just any time. All right. Hey, folks, we're here at the Cast for Kids over here at Concord Marina, and we're getting signed in. The ladies are getting all the gifts ready for the kids, and got shirts here and this, that, and the other. We're going to get help put some rods together, get the boats in, and got several boats here. There's Ray and Jeff here with the boat, so we're going to get loaded up, and this gentleman here in the camera right now is Jeff Barnes.
Hey, Steve.
Glad to meet you, Jeff.
Hey, glad to meet you.
Right,
Appreciate you
buddy.
coming out and help these kids out today.
Okay, man, you're more than welcome. More than welcome.
They're going to have a ball fishing
we're-
on Fort Loudon. Loud.
Yes, we're going to have a good time today. So Jeff's the gentleman that called in from Alabama there a couple of weeks ago on the show. Y'all remember him. We finally get to lay eyes on him. So we'll get some more film on him here later, and we'll get back, get the kids in the boat, get out here and go to fishing. So see y'all later. Okay, folks, I've got Jamie and Stan, his dad, here in the boat with me right now. We're just got our lines in the water, and we're just waiting on the first bite, right, Jamie?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's great.
Didn't know you're gonna have paparazzi on board, did you?
Well, yeah, we got to get some film for the fishing show, buddy. That's a fact. Let everybody know what we're into. So, listen, folks, we'll get back with you when we get a fish on the line, okay?
Hey.
All right, thank you, Jamie. Bringing him in. Okay, folks, we got Jamie here with his first fish now. Keep coming, Jamie.
Come on,
Bring him on in here.
hang on to that rod.
Yeah, buddy, you're doing great,
Bring
man.
that bobber all the way up to the top.
Oh, buddy, looky here. Attaboy. Yes, 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 yes. Swing him in. All right. Hey, good deal, Jamie. There you go, buddy. Hold him up there. Oh, man, ain't that worth a whole lot right there, folks. Good deal, Jamie.
Yeah.
Great. All right, now let's get you. Okay, folks, there's another one of our kids fishing there with Jeff Phillips. And wave at us. All right. Oh, that's the size of fish they caught, they say. But we're waiting till we get to the weigh-in, folks. Okay, yeah. All right. Good luck to you all. We'll see you later.
Thank you.
Okay, buddy. Folks, some of the people that came in, fishing's over with. Trying to get all the kids up here and all the families enjoying the lunch. So we're going to get down and get on the same level they're on and try to find my buddy. There he is. All right.
Yeah, big hand. And how many were here last year at Loud? So a good many. That's great. Well, I just want to thank everybody that helped make this event happen. Casper Kids Foundation. We are all over the nation having events. We have an event today in California. We have another event in Texas. And I was thinking it was today, but it's tomorrow. Next week, I've got an event in this area in Louisiana, one in Mississippi. So it's great getting these kids out and fishing. A lot of them, I talked to a couple boat captains, had kids that have never fished before. So we're going to hear a few stories when the kids come up in a minute. But I want to personally thank all of the boat captains that came today and volunteered their time. Let's give them all a big round of applause. And I also would like to thank, I had some wonderful shore volunteer help today. Rotaract Club folks, you guys were really a big help. I don't know where they're at. They helped me with the photos. I don't see you, but they were a big help. And then, of course, our main sponsor for this event, the TVA. And we had a lot. So, this is the second year at Loudon, and I would like to mention to everyone out here while I've got you together, we're planning on doing this again next year, and it's probably going to be right around the same time of year, and we're going to need more help. We're going to need some boat captains, and I'd love to, we had a good many captains, I'd love to have about 10 more next year. Great. So, tell people about it, and have them get in touch with me. And let's make the event even bigger next year. I hate to leave a few kids on shore, but I think just about every child but one got out on a boat today. And I think that's fantastic. So thanks to the TVA for making this happen. They also help an event that we have at Gunnersville Lake, and that'll be in October. And so they're a big part of what we do for these kids. I'd also like to thank everybody here at Concord Marina, their staff, and everything they've done. They've been great hosts, They let us have 2 pontoon boats to use today to get more kids out. They've got some of their fellas that have been cooking this food. Let's get them a big round of applause. We've also got some folks that have donated food. We have a lot of people that donated food to this event, and mainly was the folks up here at the restaurant above us, the Lakeside Tavern. Big shout out to them. They donated a lot of this food. How you doing, buddy? Turn around where everybody can see that smile. So, Captain, come over here. Tell us how many fish you guys were able to catch.
3.
Caught 3 fish. Huh? Have you ever fished before today?
Yes.
So you're an expert?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, that's what I like. I want to tell a little story about this guy. I've got this for you. Yeah, they caught a catfish that big. It was a big one, huh? Was that the biggest fish you ever caught?
Yes.
Pretty exciting? I heard you might take it home and eat it.
Yes.
All right. Captain's going to clean it for you. Well, thanks a lot. Captain, you got anything you want to say? Come on over here. I'm running out of line here.
I had a good time fishing with the boy. I think we've done pretty good for not ever fishing up here before. So. You have fun? Yeah. Me too.
Big hair for both these guys, Captain and Courtney. Great number. So tell us a little bit about what happened out there. Andrew, you get some fish?
Yes.
How many?
Fish.
3? How many we get? 4 fish? You gotta be kidding me. You caught 4? Let's hear it for that. 4 fish. That's fantastic. What kind were they?
Fish. 2. Till next time.
All right. Huh? Captain, good day.
Yeah, had a blast.
Your keys.
Thanks for coming out. Thanks for taking them out, okay? Kids, a couple of years ago down at Lake Chickamauga.
Yeah.
And was this just as fun?
Yeah.
Well, tell me, how many fish did we catch?
11.
11 fish, huh? That's pretty good. Let's hear it for that. That's wonderful, huh? What kind of fish were they?
Catfish and bunch of
Catfish and brim. That's great. And crappie too. Okay. That is great. So you caught 3 types of fish. That's pretty good. Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Mark. Mark helped us out last year. And he's probably a little bit shy. But did you have a good time?
Mm-hmm.
And your brother went with you, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Okay. Were you able to get a fish?
I caught several.
He caught several fish. That's good, huh? Let's give him a big round of applause. Let's hear it for Jason. Good job, Jason. You come back and see us again, okay? Here for Tanner. Look at that smile. Tanner went out on a pontoon boat too. So you have fun out there?
Yes.
You catch a few fish?
3.
That's great. 3 fish. That's great. What kind were they?
Bluegills, I guess.
Well, that's good. You gonna keep fishing?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you came today. We got something else for you here too. How are you doing, Kaylin? This is for you, and you went out on one of those big boats. You have a good time?
Yep.
Tell everybody what you did out there.
No, I caught 1 fish.
That's good. She caught a fish. Let's hear it for her. We got something else for you. Captain Mike. Hey, buddy.
Hi.
How are you doing? Yeah, sorry. Hey, Alex, I'll have you ride up here, okay? So we had 12 captains pre-register, and then you and your buddy showed up with Steve. We had 4 more, and I don't remember. I think there was a couple boats that had registered that didn't show up, and I think we had around 14 boaters show up today, and hey, that is pretty good. Maybe next year we can get 24. And maybe you can help us find a few extra guys.
Volunteer state.
This is the volunteer state. Well, thanks for taking this guy out. So tell us, Alex, did you get a fish? You got 4 fish? Let's hear it. 4 fish, guys. That's fantastic, huh? And then you got to come in and eat lunch. How great is that? Well, you're going to keep fishing? Good. I hope you do. I hope you come back and see us next year, all right? We got something else for you here. And Captain, anything you want to say?
It's my pleasure. First trip. Be back.
Thank you, Captain. Thank you. Thank you, Alex. You have a good day. You keep fishing, okay? Went out on that pontoon, didn't you? You have a good time?
Yeah.
Did you catch a fish?
No.
You did? Did you try hard? Well, they don't bite every day, but you're going to keep fishing?
Yeah.
Good. I hope you keep fishing and catch one. I hope you catch one this big, okay? Okay? Here's something else for you. Let's hear it for Russell. Huh? Here comes Sexton. I'll let him give this to you. Huh? So turn around here where everybody can see you. And this guy right here, Saxon, is a member of the University of Tennessee fishing team, right? And you gotta learn how to example a little bit. I know you caught more than one. You can't. No. How many did we get out there, Saxton?
We caught probably 25 or 30. My brother caught a ton.
Nice. Were they crappie or brim or some bass?
We caught bluegill. We caught one crappie and then one little stripe. But most all bluegill.
Nice. Well, thanks so much for coming and being a help. And he was able to take some other kids out too. Did you have a good time? Nice. Justin, let's hear about it. How was the fishing out there?
It was really slow. We caught one.
Come up here. You have a good time, Cooper?
Yes.
Hey, I appreciate you coming, okay? You gonna keep fishing?
Yes.
Well, you do it, okay? You let me know next year how many fish you catch. And this guy right here, Justin, hey, big help. Shout out Rotaract Club. They brought all the drinks today. Justin. So, these guys were out there fishing hard today. Tell us what happened out there, guys. Come back this way just a little bit.
We went to a couple of different spots, and I caught 16 fish.
16 fish, huh? Let's hear it for that. That's fantastic. What kind of fish were they? Bluegill, huh? You had a lot of fun, didn't you? With a pretty good guy. Yeah, you made a new friend. Well, so are you going to keep fishing? When are you going to go fishing again?
Very soon.
Okay, I like that. Justin, that's for you. How'd you do? Did you have fun?
Yeah. Yup.
Good boat ride?
Good boat ride.
Do any fishing?
I did.
Were you able to catch a fish?
I was.
Way to go. Let's hear it for him. Let's give him, that's awesome. I'm going to let Jeff give this to you. Here's Captain. Okay, tell everybody out here. How big? Oh, you know, Amelia, you have, if you're going to be a really serious fisherman, you have to learn to kind of tell stories. So, like, you got to learn, like, if you catch one that's this big, then when you come in, you tell all your friends, I caught one this big. And they'll believe you every time, okay? It's just part of the deal, okay? So, you had a good time riding in the boat?
Yes, I did.
You're going to keep fishing?
Yes.
Great. Thanks for coming out. Thank you, Captain, for making it happen. All right? Let's give him another round of applause. Captain, here is Captain Mark. Captain Mark's down there cooking cotton candy. Huh? He makes...
Yes.
How many?
22.
22 fish. Really? Wow. Scouts on it? Are you telling me a story? So, what kind of fish were they? Crappie.
Best.
So come on over here, Lincoln, and let's hear about your day with Captain David. Right off the bat this morning, was that you that caught that fish?
Yep, and a big catfish.
And he caught a big catfish, huh?
Had 14 altogether.
He had 14 fish. So you had a good time going out with Saxton?
Yeah.
Going his boat?
Yeah.
Showed us where to fish by the pier, didn't he?
Did he teach you some secret stuff to do fishing? Yeah, he knows a lot of stuff about catching fish, doesn't he? So you made a new friend? All right. Thanks for bringing him, Dad. Saxton, thank you. We got him out in the boat. He had a good. All right. Thank you, guys. So, I want to hear some fishing stories.
Yes.
You catch some fish?
Yep.
How many?
100.
Oh, 100. Let's see what Captain says.
Hey, I like what Jamie Kemp said. I can't disagree. I was in the boat with him. So we're both, stretching it a little bit.
I'm glad you came out, Jamie. You've been out before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you came again. Are you going to do some fishing in between this event and the event next year?
Yep.
You keep fishing, okay? That's great. And I want to say something about Steve. Steve has the local radio show, Let's Go Fishing and Live TV here in the Knoxville area. And he reached out to me and let me get on his show and spread the word about the event and reach out to boat captains. And he knew the need, and he ended up coming himself today and brought 3 more boaters. So big round of applause to you, Steve. Thank you so much.
This is my first time, and I'll be back.
Great.
We'll be back.
Thank you, Steve.
Just hopefully can bring more people with us.
We will. We'll get it. We got to get these kids out. Jamie, you keep fishing, buddy. Let's hear it for Jamie and Steve.
Hey, one other thing. This show, you can go to YouTube and go to BBB TV 12 at 8 o'clock next Thursday and see all this film we shot.
Great. Thank you, Steve. Thanks for doing that.
All right.
All right. Good going, Jamie. And then he went out and fished with Saxton. And you guys were catching them 2 at a time, it sounds like. Huh? Was that pretty fun?
Yes, but I really do not like that bluefin fish peed on me.
Oh, Saxton, you have a good time?
Yes.
Catch any fish?
No.
You did? You try pretty hard? Did you use worms and stuff?
Yes.
Do you fish much?
Yes.
Good. Well, you keep fishing, all right? I want you to catch one. I want you to come back one. Here you go, big guy. And we've got this for you, too. And tell me about, did you catch a fish?
No. Yes.
But you had a good time?
Yes.
You like to fish with your brother?
Yes.
Well, you guys keep fishing, okay? You need to outfish him, okay? How old are you?
No.
So he's a little bit older than you, and he caught a big fish and he was touch here. So you can give this to Ryan and come over here. Let's hear about your guys' day fishing. How many fish you get?
We got at least 7.
That is really good, huh? What kind were they?
Bluegill sunfish.
Nice, very good. What'd you catch them on?
We caught them with minnows and worms as bait.
Okay. And you didn't get a catfish today?
Nope, not even a big old largemouth bass.
Well, maybe next time, okay? Huh? Jay got to fish off the shore a little bit, and then he got out on a boat with Captain Steve, correct? Steve, come on up here, Steve. Steve took him out.
All right, folks, there you go. I thought I'd lost some of that first part of that. There were we were rolling in there that morning to help them with the fishing rods and this, that, and the other. But I did get to put the plug in. I felt like those kids, as parents, if they knew they were on TV or whatever, would like to watch it. So I'm hoping a lot of them is tuned in to us tonight with that little deal with the YouTube and BBB TV 12. You can watch the show live. So I'm hoping there's a lot of them watching. But let them know we really enjoyed being there. And like I said earlier, it's a shame that they don't have to turn boaters away, Mike.
That's the truth.
I mean, it really is.
got that right.
You know, and listen, they had some nice food. We came in, had a nice meal prepared. I mean, had hamburgers, hot dogs, Chick-fil-A really brought in
Yeah.
a bunch of chicken sandwiches and stuff like that. So hats off to them.
Feed us breakfast too.
Yeah, and they tried to feed us breakfast, which Mike, he had already ate 2 or 3 biscuits before he ever got there. Mike cannot go through town without stopping at Hardee's. It don't matter, you know, if there's 40 in line or there's none, he got to stop. So anyway, that's his routine, and you can count on it. Said you watch by it, but so anyhow, he'd already stopped, but we got over there and they had breakfast stuff ready for us, and I said, man, we're already ate. I said, we just need to get in the water. So anyway, folks, we're glad we got to make the trip, and I'll tell you what, next year we're going to start early. Like I said, he needs to turn boaters' way. That's what needs to happen.
There ain't nothing no better than seeing a smile on those kids' faces.
Yeah, and you heard some of them up there.
Yeah.
Talking about, you know, they might have caught one fish, but they caught a bunch of them, and then big one. But you know, that's just kids, and but it was quite good to get to film that there, the recognition of the kids, getting their plaques and stuff. All righty, moving right along. But I do want to send out another thank you to Michael Pennington down in Harriman. Mike, you're part of the team, buddy, and we really appreciate you doing. And I know he and I talked, and we both were really blessed, along with you and Jeff. You know, when he told me, he said, "I'll be back," and I said, "I will too." So we'll just come together. But anyway, you know, we'll see how that goes off. But here in the next 8 or 9 months, and try to get ready for the next one. But the smiles on those kids' faces was well worth the trip. All right, Mike, let's take a little break and do a Tim's Tires, Reynolds Racing Marine, Edgemore. Give us something there, Dylan. Hey folks, here at Tim's Tires, there's the times that they're open. The day, you know, it's 5 days a week. They're open from 8 to 12:30 on Saturdays. All right, folks, we're inside here in the warehouse. Just wanted to give you a quick look at all the tires and stuff they got. And here we are. There's some four-wheeler tires, lawnmower tires, just a mixture of about any kind of tire you want. So keep that in mind. Then here we get into the light truck, automobiles, that kind of thing. So just walk through here and give you a quick look at what they've got in stock here. I mean, you know, it's it's just, I don't know, man. They must be a couple of thousand tires in here right now, if not more. Sizes, shapes. You truckers, you know the word. This is the place to get your tires for your trucks. And these over here, getting a little bigger sizes. Light trucks, heavier automobiles, this kind of thing. And as you can just see back through there, it's just, heck, I don't know, this building's probably about 300 feet, one end to the other, and they're wall to wall. Remember Tim's Tires, folks. That's down here on Highway 27 on your way into Harriman, and get the best deals they're going. So give them a call, price check, whatever you want to, and if you want a special tire that they might not have, you could, they'll definitely get it for you. Tim's Tires. Wave at me, Jack. Folks, we're here at Edgemore Outdoors. Mr. Jack Dunaway, he just came in and fixed to leave. Just looking around here, seeing what all Jim's got, like he don't have everything already. But just running up and down the aisles here. I mean, it's just absolutely loaded as usual. Back wall, I mean, you know, we've got everything that you can think of here. And well lit, well kept place. They do have the LXT rods. I think they're $99 back here. Nice filling rods, Shimano's. You know, they're really good. They feel great. Real light, different weights in them. So do come by here and check that out. Got the ducats, the ABUs, Lus, you know, all kinds of brands and models here. Weights, different weights in each and every one of them, different lengths, actions, that kind of thing. I mean, this place is just absolutely amazing. You could spend all day probably and still never look at everything. So anyway, remember Edgemore Outdoors, folks. Got some specialty painted plugs. Got new stuff coming in all the time. So get by here and check them out. I think you'll be very well pleased. Edgemore Outdoors.
I know that.
Hey folks, here's a little display of some new baits I got in, and man, you know,
There's a whole rack of them back down
a whole rack back here in the back. Jim says got some crankbaits, new colors,
Anything else in 7?
the Jackall top water plug, cabinets full of reels. So get over here to Edgemore. Look and see. I guarantee you, you'll be well pleased, and they'll have something that you're looking for. Plus, we got the bait tanks. So, you know, different size of minnows and night crawlers, all the floaters, hooks, that kind of thing. If you're a bank fisherman, crappie fisherman, whatever, they've got it for you. Just come on by and give them a visit. Here is the tight line display. Man, that stuff looks good. I don't want Mike to see that. He'll be wanting to try it out. Remember, Edgemore Outdoors, folks. Hey folks, I'm here at Reynolds Racing and Marine, and just caught a couple of these side-by-sides out here on the front porch, and well, that red one there sure is sharp. I'm telling you, those things are loaded up with accessories, and you know, if you're interested in one of these things, you need to come down here and check them out. This one here's got winches front and back. The bed dumps on it, and you guys that know these things and fool with them, you know, you see that spring over coil shock on it, big tires already on it, plenty of ground clearance. So, but do get down here and look at these things and check them out, and we'll see what's over here on the inside. That's Reynolds Racing and Marine here, folks, down in Harriman. Check these side-by-sides out. I'll tell you what, they're pretty nice. Mr. Glenn's came out now to get with us. What do you think, Glenn?
Well, I think I've got 13 in stock. Over at the other Kingston Marine over there, I've got several.
Yeah.
And everything from the 650. We've got a four-wheeler up to the 1,000. I've got one over. It's got a 10.25 screen, navigation screen, heated seats.
Dang it.
Hey, whatever you want.
Whatever you want. All right, folks, come by and see Mr. Glenn here at Reynolds Racing and Marine. Check these side-by-sides out.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Glenn. Hey, folks, talking to Glenn today. He's got those side-by-sides down there if you're interested in that. But he's got a special pricing on pontoon boats. I think he's got 4 4 or 5 pontoon boats, different layouts on each one of them, and different sizes there. He sure would like to make somebody a good price on one of them, he said, and it's getting that time of year, Mike.
Yeah, and that's a veranda boat too.
That's right. That's the veranda pontoon boat, and they are sharp, and like we said, it's got an aluminum deck on it. Never had to fool with
No. You won't have
So-
to worry about it rotting out, Monday.
it. No. So if you're interested in looking at one of those pontoon boats, call down there at Reynolds Racing and Marine. They'd like to take you over there to the satellite store at Ray Street and let you look at them. They're inside, and see what kind of deal you make. I mean, they're nice. They really are. They top of the line. If I could control one of them things, Mike, I'd like to have one of them to fish off of.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's and there's got to be a way to do that. If you had to put a rudder down in the back and then get that 24 boat trolling motor and come on with it.
No.
Yeah. I mean, they just, but you couldn't be hanging up like you do now. You'd have to cut back on them,
Yes, sir.
on the hang-ups.
That's right.
I wouldn't want to be running in and out of back and forth to the bank, Mike, trying to get you undone. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I might just say, break it and let's go.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, folks. I couldn't do without Mike, I'll just tell you. But he does hang up. He's not as bad as Wesley, but he does hang up occasionally. Wesley said, here now. Oh, Lordy. But anyway, do go by Reynolds Racing Ring. Give them a call down there. Talk to them about what they got. Also, they got a new bullet in. Got a couple of Allisons. And, hey, he's got the Mercury 4-strokes, V8s, V6s, 175, 200, or is it 200, 225s, 250s. Anyway, he's got several engines in if you're looking to upgrade, trade in on a new one with some warranty and that kind of thing. So give him a call, and he'd be glad to hear from you. Okay, Mike, you got any crappie fin?
Yeah, a little bit.
How much time we got? 14 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
15, 16.
14, 15 minutes. Well, when you say a little, 2 minutes, 5 minutes?
Probably about an hour's worth.
Oh, that's what I figure.
I got
Okay.
something, yeah.
Okay, you gonna save it till next week?
You do whatever you need to do, buddy.
Okay.
Me, you talk about this. Hey,
Well,
you.
yeah, folks, I got 2 things to talk about here. Let's get the first one in line, and if we've talked about it now for a couple, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
This Fishing for Missions over here at New Providence Baptist Church is hosting this. It's going to be over at the canal, and they got the kids event that's going to be on May the 10th, and it starts at 5:30 and goes to 8 o'clock, and they got, kids get out there in the water. Well, they're wading in the water and casting and fishing and eating and they got all kinds of games over there for the kids to play. It's a big event. I'm telling you, it's a big event. I've been there twice, and the crowd was just, the first time was just unreal. The second time it was coming the dangest lightning storm right there on top of that dam that you ever. I mean, I was hunting for me some cover, Mike. I mean, I didn't want to be around no tent post or nothing. I just wanted to get to a vehicle.
Yep.
But it came a heck of a storm. It didn't last long, but man, it was a bad one. And everybody was hunkered down and taking shelter where they could find it, and this, that, and the other. And the kids, most of them was already wet, so they was running in and out here and there. But Anyway, the first one, like I said, and that one turned out great. But the first one was just unreal. They got live music and this kind of thing going on. So if you're looking for a good place to be with the kids on Friday afternoon, and it's going to be hot, but this thing is on May the 11th or May the 10th on the kids thing on Friday afternoon. Then May the 11th they have fishing for the men's ministry is putting on a bass tournament there from the church house, and the proceeds, half the proceeds, go to missions, and they'll
Probably feed you breakfast and supper too when you get in.
well, the kids are going to be. Let's see what they got on the breakfast menu here. Oh man, I still can't get over this cough. It says our youth will be preparing sausage biscuits in the morning, hamburgers and hot dogs in the afternoon, and the day of the tournament for a donation. All money raised will support their missions projects. Can't beat a deal like that, Mike.
No.
All you got to do is just show up.
That's
Yeah,
right.
and that's a great cause, and you know, just good to get to hear from folks like that, and
Great people too.
great, yeah. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Anyway, they wanted the church challenged the people to go over and walk the grounds over in prayer for the success of this event. So they'll have a success. I promise you that. The Lord will hear their prayers, and they'll have a big crowd and a big turnout. For all that good stuff. Need to want to bring that back up here, and I'll mention that again next week also, because I told them if there was any way possible I would try to be there Friday afternoon or Saturday, and do some filming and some handshaking and getting with the crowd there. So we're looking forward to that. That's weekend after next. Then, or weekend after Saturday's the 4th. It's the following weekend on the 10th and 11th. And then the next thing, Mike, we'll mention right quick is the St. Jude's tournament coming up down here at Roane County. The 6th annual Roane County Bass Tournament to benefit St. Jude's Research Hospital, Saturday, May the 25th. Kingston City Park, Kingston, Watts Bar Lake. You can pre-register. You can register the morning of the tournament, and whatever suits you best. But you can pre-register there at Brunch Marine. Let's see. Guaranteed first place is $3,000. And help us help the kids of St. Jude's is what it's all about. And this is the 6th year for this tournament, Mike, and so they're getting some miles behind.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. And biggest thing is to hear them talk about how much money that they've been able to raise for St. Jude's to try to help those kids.
Yeah, but they not only have put this tournament on, they also have something to do with golf tournaments.
Yeah, they got a big golf tournament, several other events they have.
They do a lot of selling, somebody donate a side by side or a four-wheeler or something, and they'll sell raffle tickets and stuff. They work hard to raise money, put it that way, and we'll see. We may have. I've had. and you know, I'm getting so bad I can't remember what day of the week it is. I have to ask somebody or look at my phone.
Yeah, we'll try to get Chris Lehman back over here
Yeah.
to talk about it here.
Yeah, and see if he wants to. I haven't talked to him, and but anyway, do remember that. That's coming up here on May the 25th of this month. Be the St. Jude's tournament coming out of Kingston City Park down there. Two great events for two worthy causes. So just keep that in mind, and we'll be on that again next week. Okay, Dylan, let's talk about the Local 917. All right, International Union of Operating Engineers, Local 917, 10420 Cogdell Road, and they are sponsoring of the show right now, and we really appreciate them. Mike and I work for them. Mike's got
We're almost 23 years in with it.
almost 23 years in with them, and I'm bumping on see 19th of November. So, but anyway, we appreciate that brotherhood of professional operators, and we'll be having an interview with the president, business manager here in the may even get it tomorrow afternoon. Don't know yet. He and I are having a hard time getting together. So, but we thank all of our union brothers on that end of it, and appreciate you guys for letting Mike and I represent you in another realm of something else besides work. So, but we're looking forward to the interview with the president, and get some input from him on what's going on. All righty. Mike, anything else that you know of? I know I missed a whole lot.
Well,
Got any fishing reports?
yeah.
Okay.
I talked to a buddy down there, and he told me that he caught his crappie, 22 of them Saturday.
Mm.
Mr. Everett.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he finally got to go fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Said he went to Caney Creek, caught 22 crappie. Said he's catching about 3 foot deep on grub.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you caught yours how deep Sunday?
Most of mine was suspended around 20 foot.
Around 20 foot. Now, Mike, you tell me how you can catch them 3 foot on the grub, and then you out there in 20 foot.
Well, difference in the water temperature in the area of the lake, I guess. I was down there on the main channel up in Tennessee there. And he's fishing back in the creek there, Caney Creek. So, you know.
Okay.
It makes a difference. And I don't know about his fish, whether he just thrown them back, whether he kept them, what he done, but the ones that I've been catching up there, most of them had eggs in them, and not the week before. Me and Jeff was up there, but the eggs was still pretty good ways away from spawning.
Right.
So, you know, still out there in that cooler water.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Well,
they move up any week, you know, any time, and
Yep.
move in there.
you know, Mike, them fish are just like us. You got some of us living down the valley, some of us living half up on the hillside, and others living on the hilltop. And so, you know, we've always said that the fish you're catching out there on the main channel, that water's not going to warm up for several weeks after these. It's been in there in the shallow water.
That's right.
It's done spawn.
Well, I mean, you know, the
You know.
two crappie that I caught over there on Saturday on Loudon, they was 20 foot.
Yeah. It doesn't surprise me.
And the week before, the only ones I caught over on Milton Hill was in a foot of water. Couldn't get a bite out there deep.
It's just fishing, Mike.
I know it is.
I mean, they they from the bottom to the top.
Yeah.
You just got to figure out which depth they're at
That's right.
and what you're
That's right.
fishing for. Now, if I'm going up in a creek, yeah, I'm going to be fishing shallow. If I'm out there next to the main channel, mouth of the creek, yeah, probably move out there in that 20, 25 foot of water to find it. But the electronics will help you do a whole lot. There's a guy asked me about that over there Saturday, so you don't have them two big screens up here in front of you. I said, no, I've never caught the first fish on that depth finder, but the hooks is dull on it. But I do use it. I mean, it shows fish, and we put the boat in, and if you start seeing fish, when you're idling out from the ramp and they're out there 18 to 20 foot of water, then that's where you need to be fishing.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're in, if you're seeing them 3 to 4 foot of water under the boat, that's where you need to be fishing.
Well, there's one thing you need to tell everybody. If your fish finder has got fish ID on it,
Yeah.
turn it off.
Yeah.
Because everything it sees, if it's an air
It looks
bubble,
like
a leaf, or stick, or whatever, it shows it as a fish.
Yeah.
So you don't want that fish ID on whatsoever.
I agree.
It make you think that there's millions of them down there, which there's a lot of fish in the lake, but
Yeah.
all that stuff you're seeing is not fish.
Well, they had the FLW on Cherokee there week before. Yeah. And they caught a lot of fish up there. Instead of catching them smallmouth on the bed.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Anyway. All right. Folks, we hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll look forward to seeing you all next week. God bless you, and have a good week. We'll see you next Thursday.
Country Fresh Foods. You may not know the name, but you definitely know the taste. Our homemade fudge is shipped all over the country. Its quality is unmatched, and it's made right here in Oliver Springs. But you don't have to travel all over to enjoy it. You can get it right here at our retail store, Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts. The highest quality fudge in a countless variety of flavors. And we also carry a variety of candy and unique gifts for you to enjoy. Come enjoy the taste you have loved for years at Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts in Oliver Springs, a division of Country Fresh Foods.
Let's go fishing. You know it's really great. Let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes. Let's go fishing. It's easy when you try. Floating on the water with good old Steve in mind. Floating on the water with good old Steve in mind.